Hello, dear students. Richa ma'am and I, Abhinav Negi, welcome you all on Byjus exam prep. Guys, today from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., the BARC exam was conducted. And guys, both me and Richa ma'am are here with the memory-based questions. And also at the end, we'll be telling you the expected cutoff. Guys, this session will be very, very beneficial for all those students, of course, who are given the exam to know the cutoff and everything about the relative performance of the year with respect to others, but also to all the students who will be giving the examination in upcoming years. The reason being very simple and logical. Guys, GATE also gives the memory-based exam, or GATE also doesn't give the paper on the exam day, but later on it gives the paper. But BARC to बाद में भी नहीं देता है. Okay, so this session will be useful for all of you. So for the upcoming aspirants, so that they can know that what type of questions have been asked. And let me thank guys, Richa ma'am, for this. Okay, I was busy with GATE 2024 results and taking the students' query. So she has taken up the whole burden and effort and has come up with the memory-based questions as she has asked to the students. Over to ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everyone. I guess now the wait is over because you have been preparing from quite a long time after the gate was over for the BARC examination. Yes, you have mixed reactions and many of you are upset. That's why this session is very, very necessary because, guys, you are saying you are very, very disheartened that we haven't done the paper well. We were not even to go to the 100th question for reading also, sir. They were telling me that, ma'am, we haven't gone to the 100th question also. So that's why Abhinav sir and I have to take this session. It was very, very mandatory to boost your confidence and to tell you the expected cutoff and asking many students resulting the feedback. We'll be telling you the overall review of the paper. Yes, the paper was tough, and if you actually felt that the paper was tough, yes, it was. So you don't have to panic for that. Paper was tough, paper was lengthy, some questions were highly calculative as well. So yeah, you faced the difficulty. So it was not only you, let me make it clear, it was other people also, other students also who faced the same thing. So even if how many questions you have attempted, if you have attempted with accuracy, your chance of getting selected in this examination and going for the interview will increase. So
okay, so guys, all those students who are preparing for the BARC for the upcoming years, let me tell you guys, this is an online mode exam. Okay, total there are 100 questions, guys. Okay, in 100 questions you have to solve in 2 hours. Every question is 3 marks. Okay, so 100 question, every question is 3 marks. Negative marking -1. What is the syllabus? Syllabus is, guys, you can say technical plus maths, but maths not much questions are asked. Only 3 to 4 questions are asked. Okay, you can say technical, all technical syllabus plus mathematics, or you can say GATE minus aptitude. 100 questions that has to be done in 2 hours. For every question plus 3, negative marking is -1. And guys, all questions will be MCQ. Guys, the exam is just qualifying nature. Once you clear this, guys, so the total selection will be on the based on interview. Whether you got 300 out of 300 here or just cut off, guys, that's fine. Total selection will be on the basis of interview, guys. This is the cutoff of last year for civil and mechanical, guys. You can see, and this is the very less cutoff. One more thing, the cutoff for BARC is same for all categories. Okay, SC, ST, OBC, general, all are having the same cutoff. Age relaxation is different for different categories, but the cutoff is same. This is the cutoff for 2023 and 2022. This is the cutoff. Now, why the cutoff is very less? Because of very lengthy paper, guys. In 2 hours, the BARC level is almost equivalent to GATE 2 marks level, but all the questions you cannot attempt. That is why the cutoff is less, and this is the cutoff through GATE score for 2023 and 2022. Now, guys, this year, of course, every year GATE doesn't release the number of aspirants. This is the last time the number of students were selected for interview. Okay, 217 for civil. So approximately, guys, this time also 200 to 250 students may be called for interview. Now, interview will tell later, but let me tell you, final selection will be on the basis of interview only. Me and Richa ma'am will be telling about the questions that were asked. So over to ma'am.
okay. Yes, definitely, sir. First of all, as guys, if you remember, Dheeraj sir and I took a session that day. Abhinav sir was very ill, almost next to being admitted to the ICU. So that day, if you remember, Dheeraj sir and I have taken a session. So we have told you, and Abhinav sir and I have also taken the session. We have told you n number of times that unlike GATE, here you have to focus much for the structure analysis, RCC, building materials. We have told you this quite a number of times, and exactly that happened also. If you check it out, RCC questions from pre-stress were more, then structural analysis questions were there, engineering mechanics questions were there, from geotech questions were there, strength of materials questions were there, and even from steel structures questions were there. So guys, obviously we know that RCC does not hold a significant weightage in your GATE, but it holds a significant weightage in your BARC examination. So I told the students also that while you're preparing during the mock test and all, don't leave RCC and go. Don't leave SOM and go, because these are the subjects which will be making you basically to clear the cutoff. And that exactly happened. Soil, the questions you were saying, yeah, stability of slopes questions and all were there. So yeah, definitely. And you were saying that the questions were lengthy, but yeah, we already knew about it. Even when we were taking the mock test, I told you that it is difficult to complete 100 questions in 2 hours. Then also, if you're able to complete 50% of the questions with accuracy, your chances of selection will increase. And that's what exactly happened. Talking about conceptual, basically formula based questions, so 10 to 15% questions were there which were formula based. Other than that, mostly questions were numerical as well as conceptual. Okay, some students told that it was tick the correct statement questions and it was not that easy. So even if you know the minute details, but if you don't know one of these statements, you won't be able to solve, because options were framed in that manner. So tick the correct statement questions were also very tricky this time. Okay, after that, if I talk about questions from all the subjects were asked, yeah, majorly questions was from soil, and then we have strength of materials and structure analysis. We have questions from that, but still we have questions from hydrology, we have questions from irrigation. Fluid mechanics was also asked for a considerable marks this time. Okay, talking about building materials, this year building and materials as compared to previous year was not much asked. Environment, 2 to 5 questions were asked. Similarly, questions from hydrology, irrigation were asked. But yeah, each and every questions which you are talking about, the questions were difficult. Statement wise questions students were not able to solve. Calculations were lengthy. This time students were acquainted with a virtual calculator, so I haven't found anybody complaining about the virtual calculator. Everybody whom I have asked, they have said that the calculations were basically the calculator was user friendly, interface was good. So we don't have to worry about that. Talking about here that this year also, mostly as we said, numericals questions were the continuously numerical questions. So that's why I accept that you might be not able to solve questions, because 2 hours reading the questions, writing it, framing the solutions for it, and doing the calculations, doing all it simultaneously is a task. Okay, and moreover, every question carried the same mark. So here it's not like GATE that some questions are of 1 mark, some questions are of 2 marks. Each were carrying equal weightage. So for you, selection of questions was also a thing which you should know, that kaun sa question karna hai, which question to do it, and which question to skip it. Okay, so that was the thing which you need to know. And sir is writing all the topics from which the questions were asked, and this is not only going to be beneficial for this year's students, but who are targeting for the upcoming BARC examination. You'll get an idea that how questions were being asked. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. So over to you.
Okay, so guys, paper was lengthy, as madam has told. Virtual calculator is same like GATE. Okay, 90% students जिनको हमने पूछा है were not able to solve the complete paper. Very tough, very lengthy. 80% questions are numerical, 20% are theoretical. More weightage, as Richa ma'am ने भी, मैंने भी आपको many times told that here in BARC, structural subjects are more asked, like SOM, structure, RCC, steel. Okay, now guys, the top spacing पूछा था, shear reinforcement का, close traverse, brick test, एग्रीगेट टेस्ट, जेल स्पेस रेशियो, वर्किंग स्ट्रेस मेथड, बीओडी कैलकुलेशंस, ये सारे आपसे पूछे थे. एक बार मैं एक परमिसिबल स्पीड का पूछा था इन सुपर एलिवेशन. मैं आपके टॉपिक से एक बार जो जो पूछे थे वो बच्चों ने हमें ग्रुप में बताया ना, वो आप बता दीजिए.
हाँ, मैं वो आपको बता देती हूँ. लाइक फ्रॉम माय टॉपिक्स, क्वेश्चंस रिलेटेड टू एफिशिएंसी, हाई रेट ट्रिकलिंग फिल्टर्स पे क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए. ज्योमेट्रिक इंक्रीज मेथड. नाउ गाइस चेक इट आउट. द सिलेबस इज सेम एज दैट ऑफ द गेट, बट प्रॉब्लम यहाँ पर ये है कि जो टॉपिक्स पे क्वेश्चंस आपके गेट में नहीं पूछे जाते, लाइक एग्जांपल वाटर डिमांड, कितने सालों से इट हैज बीन क्वाइट अ लॉन्ग टाइम दे हैवंट आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम वाटर डिमांड इन गेट, बट यहाँ पर आप देखो बार्क में दे हैव आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम ज्योमेट्रिक इंक्रीज मेथड. सो ये एक मिसकंसेप्शन है कि जो टॉपिक विच दे आर आस्किंग यू इन गेट एग्जैक्टली सेम विल बी आस्क्ड इन बार्क. इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी. इवन दोस टॉपिक्स विच आर अनटच्ड, जो नहीं पूछे गए हैं, डेफिनेटली दे कैन आस्क क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम दैट आल्सो. ओसीएफ से एक क्वेश्चन जो है वो पूछा गया था कि चेंज इन वेलोसिटी मैनिंग्स इक्वेशन से, तो दैट वाज इजी. इरिगेशन से भी एक क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था. क्वेश्चंस बिल्डिंग मटेरियल्स के इस बार as compared to previous years कम है. 2 to 3 questions were being asked. क्वेश्चंस देखो, स्टील में वी ऑलवेज फोकस कि अगर आप पढ़ के जा रहे हो सो यू शुड स्टडी प्लास्टिक एनालिसिस. बट इफ यू रिमेंबर मॉक टेस्ट सब में आई टॉट यू गर्डर्स आल्सो, एंड दिस टाइम दे हैव आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम गर्डर्स आल्सो. ओके, टॉकिंग अबाउट आरसीसी, ये पक्का है दैट ईदर दे विल बी आस्किंग यू क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम रीइंफोर्स्ड सेक्शंस or they'll be asking you from pre-stress. ये उनका पक्का है. Even doubly reinforced beams they ask questions. और आपको पता है doubly reinforced beams to design it, that is highly calculative. Even अगर pre-stressing से भी calculate करने बोल देता है load balancing concepts वगैरह से, then also the question becomes lengthy, and students are saying that the questions were lengthy, as well as for RCC also. So same questions, ये pattern same है. Last year also they have asked questions from beam pre-stressing. This year also they have asked questions from that. But geometric increase method पिछले साल नहीं पूछा था. This was something new which they have asked. So you cannot say कि exactly same copy paste होगा, but you get an idea that what topic you need to study and you don't need to skip it out, because chances हैं कि the questions which you have studied, or basically the pattern of questions which are asked last year, topic वही रहेगा, but obviously they'll change the question, they'll change the level of the question, they can make it lengthy, they can make it more tough. So that is the thing which can happen. उसके बाद अगर मैं बात करूं स्टील में, तो मैंने आपको बता दिया कैलकुलेशंस गर्डर्स के, प्लास्टिक एनालिसिस के. इसके अलावा सीपीएम में आपको यहाँ पर क्रिटिकल एक्टिविटी वाले कैलकुलेशंस करने थे. हाइड्रोलॉजी वाज इजी, बोल रहे 5 इंडेक्स का कैलकुलेशन वाला क्वेश्चन था. ईएससी का, इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज एग्जामिनेशन का, इफ यू हैव गिवन और बेसिकली इफ यू हैव प्रैक्टिस्ड इट, इट वाज अ रिपीट क्वेश्चन. ओके, तो वो कुछ न्यू फ्रेम्ड क्वेश्चन नहीं था, वो सिंपल क्वेश्चन था. 5 इंडेक्स कैलकुलेशन, इट वाज अ रिपीटेड क्वेश्चन. इसके बाद अगर मैं बात करूं तो आपको एक इंटरैक्शन इक्वेशन भी बताई गई थी इन दिस वन आरसीसी, उससे रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आपसे पूछा गया है. उसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूं तो यहाँ पर मेरे सब्जेक्ट से प्री स्ट्रेस ही है, और ये तो आपका फ्लूइड मैकेनिक्स से पूछा गया. स्पेसिफिक स्पीड आई डाउट आपने पढ़ा है कि नहीं पढ़ा था, क्योंकि जनरली सिविल वाले छोड़ देते हैं. और स्टैग्नेशन हेड कैलकुलेशंस, तो ये 2 चीज है जो मुझे डाउट है कि आपने किया कि नहीं. अदरवाइज और एक और डाउट है कि जनरली हम लोग एलएसएम पढ़ते हैं, बट दिस टाइम दे हैव आस्क्ड क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम डब्ल्यूएसएम आल्सो. सो डब्ल्यूएसएम में एरिया ऑफ स्टील कैलकुलेशंस क्वेश्चंस आल्सो दे हैव आस्क्ड. सो गाइस, ये टॉपिक्स में थोड़ा फंस सकते हो. बाकी अगर जितना पढ़ा है, इफ यू वुड हैव एबल टू सॉल्व 50%, अगर इन टुडेज पेपर if you are able to solve 50% of the questions also with 70 to 80% accuracy, trust me guys, based on the feedback of students, your chances of cracking, you're basically eligible for the interview, will increase for sure. So
okay, thank you ma'am. Now guys, if I talk about my subjects, then guys, in soil mechanics the questions are asked from tension crack, total thrust, factor of safety of infinite slope, consolidation का time पूछा हुआ था, and one question was from Mayorov. If I come to surveying guys, then the question was from the closed traverse, where you have to do summation L summation D is equal to 0. One question was from trigonometric leveling also. Okay, if I talk about strength of material guys, then the maximum sagging moment, there was a cantilever in which some part is overhanging. On that cantilever where some part is overhanging, the UDL was there. So you have to find out the maximum sagging moment. Okay, that question was there. And from one more question was there from arcing effect. सेटबैक डिस्टेंस या साइड डिस्टेंस पे एक क्वेश्चन था. लेंथ ऑफ सबमिट कर्व पे क्वेश्चन था. ओके, टाइम ड्यूरेशन फॉर 99% कंसोलिडेशन एंड 95% कंसोलिडेशन वाज गिवन एंड सम टाइम वाज आस्क्ड. बाइक्सियल बेंडिंग एंड लोड का कुछ एक क्वेश्चन था. ठीक है, तो ये सारे आपके पास क्वेश्चन थे. प्री स्ट्रेसिंग से क्वेश्चन था आपके पास, स्पेसिफिक स्पीड ऑफ टरबाइन से था. ये सारी चीजें यहाँ पे लिखी हुई है ना, ये मैडम के सब्जेक्ट्स और मेरे सब्जेक्ट दोनों का है. जेल रेशियो तो मैम ये बहुत ज्यादा पूछ रहा है, एक जेल रेशियो का क्वेश्चन भी है, ये इंजीनियरिंग सर्विस में पूछ रहा है.
ये ना ईएससी में पूछा गया अभी, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर 23 या 22 का क्वेश्चन है.
इस बार भी पूछा है,
इस बार भी पूछा था क्या? हाँ, वो बहुत आजकल बहुत ज्यादा ट्रेंड में है उसमें, और बहुत सारे ये पॉलिटेक्निक लेक्चरर या किसी में पूछा गया है ये जेल स्पेस रेशियो वाला.
तो दोस्तों ये सारे टॉपिक्स हमने लिख दिए ना, स्पेसिंग और शेयर इन्फोर्समेंट, क्लोज ट्रैवर्स, ब्रिक टेस्ट, एग्रीगेट है, जेल स्पेस रेशियो, WSM, BOD कैलकुलेशन, प्री परमिसिबल स्पीड और सुपर एलिवेशन का क्वेश्चन था, लेंथ ऑफ समिट कर्व, बेंडिंग मोमेंट कैलकुलेशन, मैक्सिमम सैगिंग मोमेंट इन ओवरहैंगिंग कैंटिलीवर बीम, क्रिटिकल पाथ पूछा था, 5 इंडेक्स से रन ऑफ कुछ निकालना था, साइड डिस्टेंस और सेटबैक डिस्टेंस वाज देयर, आर्किंग इफेक्ट फ्रॉम अल्टीमेट लोडेड मेथड, कंसोलिडेशन टाइम, टेंशन क्रैक, मेयर ऑफ इक्वेशन, फैक्टर ऑफ सेफ्टी ऑफ इनफाइनाइट स्लोप, ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक लेवलिंग और क्वेश्चन वाज फ्रॉम सर्विंग, स्पेसिफिक स्पीड ऑफ टरबाइन, लिमिट स्टेट मेथड से क्वेश्चन था, सेटबैक डिस्टेंस था. Again guys, we are saying that 80% questions are from numerical, 20% are theoretical, and paper was tough as expected. That is why the cutoff of BARC goes very, very less. And almost all the students who we asked, me and Nicha ma'am, have not completed their complete paper. इसीलिए बार्क में ना बार बार कह रहे थे इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है, या जो आगे भी एग्जाम देने वाले हैं उनको मैं बता दूं, इंपॉर्टेंट हो जाता है कि आप 100 क्वेश्चन तक पहुंचे तो सही कम से कम. इनिशियली जैसे ही आपको पता है ना कि कोई क्वेश्चन बहुत मुश्किल होने वाला है या उसमें ज्यादा टाइम लगने वाला है, छोड़ दो. पता चला कि क्वेश्चन नंबर 92 क्वेश्चन नंबर है 100, देयर आर 5 क्वेश्चंस व्हिच यू कैन डू इन 30 सेकंड्स, वो मिस ना हो जाए कहीं. ठीक है, ये आपको थोड़ा सा ध्यान देना था. Okay, one question was from transformation of stress. Anwar is saying, okay, thank you. See guys, our classroom student Anwar is here, who has helped us in this analysis. Thank you Anwar. Over to ma'am.
Yes. So, sir, आप मुझे ये बताइए कि इस बार मतलब we have asked to so many students, but इस बार कट ऑफ according to us कितना होना चाहिए?
मैम मेरे ख्याल से
इतना
कट
तो
ऑफ
पक्का है कि 50% से कम होना चाहिए, बट इस बार भी हम आप वैल्यू बता दो, क्योंकि जो आपने प्रेडिक्ट किया था गेट के टाइम, बस डेसिमल्स के आसपास का अंतर था, एंड एग्जैक्टली दैट वाज देयर.
मैम ये मेरे ख्याल से इतना रहना चाहिए, इससे बहुत ज्यादा वेरिएशन नहीं होगा.
हाँ, तो मुझे तो
आपका
थोड़ा
कुछ
सा
अगर
इससे भी कम लग रहा है इस बार, क्योंकि सब स्टूडेंट्स बस मुंह लटका कर आए कि हमारा पेपर हम नहीं पहुंच पाए. बट हाँ, ये रेंज एम्बिएंट रेंज है, बट इससे ज्यादा नहीं हो सकता, कम ही जाएगा, ये हमारा प्रिडिक्शन है बेस्ड ऑन द क्वेश्चंस व्हिच यू हैव टोल्ड अस, द फीडबैक व्हिच यू हैव गिवन, क्योंकि हमारे पास वो पेपर आने वाला है नहीं, दैट यू ऑल गाइज नो ऑलरेडी. सो डेफिनेटली, बट अगर आपने, मैं ट्रस्ट मी गाइज, इफ यू हैव अटेम्प्टेड 50% ऑफ द क्वेश्चन पेपर with accuracy, your chance of cracking the interview will increase. Okay, तो आप ये मत सोचो यार मैंने तो 70% 80% अटेम्प्ट नहीं किया. If you have attempted 50% of the question, that is also good. Okay, so
बिल्कुल. तो दोस्तों आपको कोई भी क्वेरी है ना, आप हमसे टेलीग्राम में पूछ लेना, सिविल बाय ऋचा गुप्ता या सिविल बाय अभिनव सर में. ठीक है, तो विल रिप्लाई यू देयर. स्ट्रेस पाथ के 3 क्वेश्चन थे. ओके ओके.
and guys, if जब result आता है and if you have cracked it, definitely guys will be helping you all for the interview. You can contact to Abhinav sir or me, and definitely we'll help you for your interview sessions for BARC as well. Thank you guys.
Okay, thank you ma'am on the behalf of all the students for doing the complete research.
Thank you so much, sir, for you being available on Sunday with me.
Thank you ma'am.